Hi Aquarius, this is your November 8th through November 14th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Four of Wands. Then we have the High Priestess. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Emperor and the Two of Cups. And we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm pretty sure you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If it's not a fire sign in their sun, then they've got a lot of fire in their chart. And it could be an Aries, by the way, because we have the Emperor right there in the middle of the potential outcome. This is the personal Aries card. The King of Wands and the Emperor actually is the same person, right? So the King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this person is getting really fired up about you. It's like they're about to get unleashed in a very positive way. And it kind of looks like you may already know this person, right? If you don't know this person, then when the two of you get acquainted, it will take off like a rocket, and you will instantly recognize this person as their soulmate. And this person could be more than just a soulmate, and we'll talk about that in just a second, but they're at least a soulmate, right? So got the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and we also have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. Right, the first two cards on the left and the Page of Cups right next to it. Those three cards are all talking about the same thing. This is them reaching out to you. For some of you, they could be coming to see you if they're at a distance from you. That happens when you meet somebody on a dating app and they are not in the same town or city where you're at, so they could come pay you a visit. Or the Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. This is also a card of communication. This is also a card of Cupid's arrows. So this person will be struck by an arrow of love. The Ace of Wands, this is a brand spanking new beginning with a fire sign. The Page of Cups, just to underline how fast it's going to unfold. The Eight of Wands, like I said, is one of the fastest cards in the deck, and the Ace of Wands is like a turbocharger on top of that Eight of Wands. It just speeds things up really fast, right? And the Page of Cups is pretty much what happens in most relationship in the very beginning. This is them being super nice to you. This is them buying you flowers, taking you out to dinner, or asking you out, or buying you a drink if you're going to some sort of an establishment, right? The Page of Wands is clarified by the Four of Wands. This is their intention, right? So they're starting off small, right? But like I said, it's going to be really fast. It will develop, unfold, progress, however you want to call it, really fast. And what's on this person's mind is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is one of the commitment or marriage cards. Some people call the Four of Wands the 11-11 card. So this is what this person is thinking about, right? The next card that came out is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is either all about intuition or all about something hidden. So for some of you, like I said, it could be somebody you already know, somebody whom you're friends with, and this week they will want to be more than just friends with you. Or if this is just an acquaintance of yours, they're going to be stepping out of the shadows and making you an offer to make it more than just acquaintances, right? Or the High Priestess is all about your intuition and their intuition. So like I said, it kind of looks like this person is not going to be hesitating whatsoever. In this person's mind, they've already made up their mind about you. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And that's where they're coming in full force. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Emperor and the Two of Cups. Both the Lovers and the Two of Cups are soulmate cards. So this person is at least your soulmate, right? The Lovers is also the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Or the Lovers is a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. Or the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Plain and simple. Another interpretation of the Lovers is a card of a choice, but I don't really see anybody hesitating. Well, yeah, pretty much everything involves a choice in our lives, right? So we do make choices to enter a relationship or not. But I think in this case, the Lovers is definitely a soulmate connection, definitely the lover of your life. And the Two of Cups, right next by the deck, this is also a soulmate card. The Emperor in the middle is the same person as the King of Wands. It could be an Aries, right? The Emperor is the personal Aries card. Or it's pretty much this person stepping up. They're coming in on the King of Wands level, and very quickly they will upgrade themselves to the Emperor status. And the Emperor is somebody, the Emperor often comes through as the future husband or the future significant other figure. So yeah, it's going to happen fast, Aquarius, and the next thing you know, the two of you are getting married. The next thing you know, you're together with the love of your life. The next thing you know, your soulmate is right by your side. Really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man clarified by the Chariot, and we also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So you'll have a choice this week. For some of you, it could be you buying a new car. For others of you, it could be where do we want to go for our vacation next time? Something among those lines. So basically, to be or not to be. The first two cards that came out, the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, are talking about the same thing. A choice, weighing all pros and cons, making a decision. The next card that came out is the Hangman, which is clarified by the Chariot. The Hangman is a situation that is stuck, that is not moving anywhere because you are trying to make a decision. All of it has to do with the Chariot and the Sun. The Chariot, like I said, it could be a new car you're thinking about buying and you're deciding between two different or three different types, models, makers. Or the Chariot could be you going or thinking about going on a trip together. Right? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and it's also sometimes someplace warm. So perhaps this is the hint from the universe. If you're thinking about going someplace for a vacation, go someplace warm with the Sun card. But the Sun is also all about clarity. So at some point during the week, the two of you will have clarity as to what you need to do or which card to buy. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups, we have the Tower, and we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. So this Knight of Wands is the person coming back from the past. For most of you, the Knight of Wands in this case is somebody who is a player. The Knight of Wands often comes through as somebody who is in and out of your life, hot and cold, playboy, playgirl kind of a character. If you can think of someone like that, if somebody who hurt you in the past, that's the person who will make an attempt to get back into your good graces. But I think you're going to turn him down. I'm pretty sure of that, actually. The Knight of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person they're dealing with. This is also a card of a wounded warrior, right? So unfortunately, this person took advantage of you in the past, or you just didn't know what kind of person you were dealing with. The Moon on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or the Moon is, this person made you really emotional about this whole thing. The Moon is also all about secrets. So even if this person comes back and they tell you they've changed, it's going to be different this time around, nope, they're lying. With the Moon card, they're hiding their true identity. However, I think their true identity is now completely exposed to you, right? And the last card that came out is the Tower. The Tower is devastation. So if you don't want to go through that kind of shit all over again, if I were you, I would send this person back to the past where they belong. Alright, Aquarius? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius, this week. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, we have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Virgo. The Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that is you. And you're doing some sort of a thinking, or I do see you coming up with a new strategy, or you're doing something with your money because you have to make a decision, some sort of a decision, right? The Six of Pentacles, the first card that came out, it's actually a pretty good card when it comes to work, business, and finances, right? That means you've got money in the bank. Perhaps you're moving some money out of one account to another account, so it could be some sort of a maintenance you're doing to your finances. You could be looking at new strategies on how to make money or how to save money, how to make more money, right? The next card that came out is the Hermit. The Hermit is the personal Virgo card. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or the Hermit is all about doing a lot of thinking. You know, the Hermit usually comes through as a card of somebody who is doing some soul searching, but I think in this case, this is you just doing some thinking about your finances or your financial situation, or on what to do with some extra money, right? Perhaps you just got paid dividends, or you just cashed in on something and you're thinking about what you want to do with that cash you're sitting on right now. The Two of Wands right next to the deck is very similar energy, just like the Six of Pentacles. So you're like trying to make some sort of a decision here. I don't think this is a bad spread. I think it's a good spread. To me personally, like I said, the Six of Pentacles, the first card that came out, means that you have money in the bank. So you're just doing some decisions. You're making decision about some money situations. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aquarius, this week. We have the Sun, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Hierophant, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is either you are getting into a committed relationship or somebody else is. This here is either somebody, like I said, getting into a committed relationship, or somebody is getting married. There is no other way to interpret this spread. All right, so this could be very similar energy as we saw in the first spread, and the first spread, as we saw, was really fast, right? As I mentioned during that first spread, that connection is going to unfold really quickly, and the Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom of the deck is also a pretty speedy card. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, very fortunate new cycle. Or, like I said, it could be somebody else. It could be, you could be finding out a friend of yours is getting married soon, right? And you did not expect it to happen. But this is an amazing spread, to be honest with you. It's as good as it gets without the court cards, right? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, the Two of Cups right next to it. This is a card of a soulmate connection, and this is what usually happens when people get married, right? They stand in front of each other, right? And the Hierophant right next to the deck is the personal Taurus cards. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or the Hierophant is about something traditional like a committed relationship or marriage. So, yep, it's a great spread, Aquarius, and that's what you're not expecting. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.